Welcome to a new video where I'm playing Electricman in a new series I am calling Classic Games Revisited. But before we go into today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe because this will really help out my channel and my video. So what we're doing today is I'm going to try beat Electricman on Pro without dying once. If I do, the video ends. We can just skip this tutorial because we don't need it, and on comes the challenge. So I'm just going to mention this now. I'm also going to be providing a running commentary in the background every now and then, especially when levels get interesting and when fights get high stakes, or if the battle just starts getting boring, I will substitute in to hopefully keep you around for this video, and that's the first level over. So now we move on to Syrian guards. These little buggers aren't the hardest in the world. They don't dodge. I start out with some slow-mo attacks, some nice group damage. I do miss a punch there, so I keep dodging. I will say this right here, if you try this challenge, because I try to recommend every challenge to everyone, because I enjoy doing these challenges. They're fun. Not only are they high stakes, they also provide for some good content as well. Dodging is imperative in this. You will be pressing the down key so much to do cartwheels to get out of situations. As you can see though right now, ooh, nice use the E key there to chuck him across the map. So as the next battle commences, can I just say how brilliant the soundtrack for this game is? Oh, chuck one guy in the sky. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Yeah, another slow-mo punch where I gather them together. Yeah, the soundtrack for this game though is brilliant. For a Flash game that came out in, I don't know when. I'll probably just put a screenshot of it in the game right now so you can see when it came out there. For a game that came out then, the soundtrack is just beautiful. Now, obviously, as this is round one of the tournament Voltagen, this is super easy. There's not really any threat of death till round two, I would say. That's when enemies really start ramping up. But there was one fight later on that was an absolute nightmare for me, which you will see when you get onto it if you stick around to watch the video. Haha, I'm not going on until you subscribe. I'm not letting you watch the rest of this video. Of course, I'm joking. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the video. Subscribe if you're enjoying it, though. Alright, let's continue. So, as I'm whooping the toxic guy's ass, I would just like to apologise and also not apologise for that plug, because I thought that plug just then was beautiful, but also hideous at the same time. So, as you can see though in this round, I'm using backflips a lot more as there's 5 of them and they do overwhelm me. I've only taken 2 damage though, as you can see in the top left, I still have 48 health. And I'm cluing them up pretty nicely, they're all around the same amount of health. Another slow-mo punch. None of them are dead yet. Now one of them has gone down, and the second one has gone down, but he glitched out there, as you see. Sometimes enemies can glitch out if they go to the ground on the same hit as they die. They have 1 extra hit in them. Oh, yeah, I just want to deck this guy, to be honest. Toxic out the way, we now move on to round 2. Now, on round 2, we move on to Pyromaniacs. Now, as you can see, these are the first buggers that can actually dodge attacks. So if I try to press the S key to do a drop kick, they can actually dodge it. They have a chance to dodge it. I'm not sure what percentage chance they have to dodge it. See right there? They might, you know, do a Neo from the Matrix and lean backwards, or they might crouch down a bit. That's the animation that they play when they dodge an attack. And this can be quite annoying to work around, especially when you have a good group attack going on. But still, they can't dodge slow-mo attacks, as this is just not possible for them to do that. Like right there. Nothing they can do about it. It's force damage. The only thing they can hope for then is that the hitbox misses them. But hey, let me smite this last guy, and we move on to the next round. Well, next group of enemies, I guess you could say, not round. So with the replicants, what makes them special is they're usually the levels with the most amount of units. As you can see in this one, there was 6 replicants before I killed one of them, lowering it down to 5. The replicants don't have any special abilities like the tech team, which when we get onto, oh my gosh, you are going to see how annoying the tech team was in a later fight. But the replicants, they're the easy units, but there's just so many of them that they swarm you. But that was a pretty easy fight, 39 seconds. After the replicants, we move on to the Plague, because I like saving the Dozemen for last, because they make for a tough fight, just because how much health they have. Anyway, enjoy this fight against these weird Plague bastards. Now, for the Plague units, I decided to just not talk for that level and just let you enjoy it. But the Dozemen, now look at how much health these guys have. Back when I used to play this Flash game when I was in primary school or high school, beginning of high school, back when Flash still existed, may you rest in peace, shaboom! Love that smite attack, just does so much damage. Yeah, back when Flash still existed, this was the one level I could never get past. I just couldn't beat it. For some reason, the Dozemen, I think it was just due to the sheer high health they had, I just didn't have the resilience to kill them. Because when you realize how much health the Dozemen have, they have an insane amount of health. Like, an insane amount. Like, you compare it to a replicant or even a Plague unit, they probably have double their health. I know, it's just absolutely mental. Anyway, let's absolutely whoop these stupid Dozemen's asses. Now, with all the Dozemen killed, that takes us on to round 3, where first I'm going to up against the Syrian Guard once again for a rematch against these stupid Guard losers. Now, I honestly have no idea why this round I just wanted to drop kick all these guys. I thought it would be funny, and to be honest, it goes to show the strength of the S key. Don't put it down. Most people stick to punches, but me? Nah. I love drop kicking my enemies. And kicking them about because, you know. Oh! Take that, stupid Syrian guard. Now, rematch against the Toxic 10. Can I just say, despite the fact that these guys call themselves the Toxic 10, when there's very clearly only 6 of you, the Toxic 6 also has a nice ring to it, but the Toxic 10, really? If you're going for a group name, I highly recommend you make it, you know, fit the group name. The Fantastic Four didn't have 5 members, they had 4 members. The Toxic 10 has 6 members, it sure as hell does not have 6. Wait, 6? 10? I don't know. That right there is how... You know what? No. I was about to say that right there is how you bungle a good voice recording. No, that's staying in the video. I'm not being asked to re-record that. Lazy? Yeah, I get it. But I spent 27 minutes drop-kicking the hell out of these losers to win. Or did I win? I'm not a spoiler guy. Oh, don't you just love it when you get collaterals like that? Oh, when they all group together and you can just kapow when you send them all to the floor. Oh, it's just beautiful, you know. This level has 7 guys. A lot cooler than the 6 people from the Toxic 10. So it should have just been the Toxic 6. Oh, W key to send them all to the floor. Nice. W key honestly might be more powerful than any other key in the game because not only is it a group attack, it's a moving group attack. So when you attack your enemies, you're also moving. So if they aren't within range, they sure as hell get within range when you do it. Anyway, last 2 guys, and I drop kick them, and boom, we move on to the blind, the ninja units of this game. Oh gosh, just wait and see how bad the red one is. Now, I have to say this. Oh! Before I say that, I'm just going to let him get smited. For enemies that are blind, they sure as hell do respond to visual cues. Highly suspicious that you guys are actually blind. Backflip power, though. To space you go. Oh, dodge. Also, I misspoke there, I did. It's not a backflip, it's a cartwheel. Yeah, cartwheel power. And fun fact about the cartwheel, if you cartwheel at the right time... Oh, sorry. If you cartwheel at the right time, you can actually hit an enemy with it. It counts as an attack, which is pretty sweet. Oh, there they bloody are, the tech team. Anyway, round 2 against the Pyromaniacs. More like Pyro Dweebs. Now, with the Pyro Dweebs dead, I didn't say anything that round. Oh, you see, I was a bit apprehensive to click on Tech Team, but no. I'm going to the Plague for their rematch. Yeah, I didn't say anything that round because I wanted to just enjoy this beautiful soundtrack. This soundtrack for, well, this song. See, look, Cartwheel does do damage if you time it right and it hits an enemy. This song is... Oh, Smite. This song, okay, is alright. It's not as good as the one that you get on the Pyromaniacs level, but it's okay. Gather them all together for a nice... I was about to say K attack. I was thinking kick. W attack. Oh, got knocked to the ground there a bit. I'm at 33 health though. This isn't too bad. Another W attack. Like I said, W is probably the best key in this game. For a stick fighting game, it's actually really well detailed. Oh, cartwheel skills. Press the Q key for a nice slow-mo punch. Yeah, I'm giving a narration for this one. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Yeah, Plague ain't really a problem. But Tech Team will be coming up shortly. Stick around for that because that is going to be... Oh, sorry, smite you there, dude. Yeah, Tech Team, they gave me a proper horrible time, they did. And bring on the Tech Team. Now, this wasn't the time when the Tech Team give me the biggest trouble. That comes in the semi-finals. But they're still pretty tough units. What would I say about them? They're semi-tanky. They don't have as much health as the Dozerman. But they are damage resistant. And Smite... Oh, look at the damage that does on them. Such a beautiful attack. They're damage resistant. So, they may not have as much health. But they take less damage per hit. Oh, cartwheel and a chuck. And I managed to deck one of them, which is pretty nice. Don't you just love it when they all run in a row and you're able to punch them? Oh, down to 14 health. Tech Team making me weak in this fight. I gotta stay on my A game. Now, this was when I started panicking. I'm at 8 health. I said 14 health was the danger zone. Well, this isn't the danger zone. This is the life or death zone. I am on the roll. Like, I am just moving and moving and moving. You cannot stay still. I managed to get one of the Tech Team guys dead. Or, as I like to call them, the IT bros. Because they essentially are IT bros. Your entire thing is about tech. You're an IT guy. Simple as that. Now, something I do struggle with, especially on this game, is manning to, like... Oh yeah, I also discovered that attack. If you press the W key while standing still, you do a high kick, which launches them into the air, because attacks are different whether you're moving or whether you're standing still. But yeah, something I struggle to do is I struggle to associate which health bar goes to which unit because they mishmash so much. But after 103 seconds, the Tech Team goes down with a knee to the face. Now, last level before the semi-finals is round 2 against the Dozerman. This will be the last time we're facing off against them. Now, this is 5 super tanky units. They do average damage, they aren't actually that strong, but it's just the sheer amount of health they have. Ooh, Smite. Love the high damage attack. Like, the high health they have. No wonder Young Me couldn't beat them, because my god, were they tough. But with some good fighting skills, they're not too hard to take down. They just take a while. They're like a boss fight, essentially. High health, but not that much damage. Essentially what you'd call a bullet sponge. You chuck them at yourself. Well, if you ever tried to chuck a sponge at yourself, probably not. But you'll realise that getting hit by a sponge doesn't hurt that much. But if you've ever tried to destroy a sponge, oh my gosh, they're stronger than you think. Believe me, you run over a sponge, well, it just becomes a sponge again. You try to compress it, nah, that thing will just go back to its original form. It's malleable. Yeah, day of the word, malleable. Try use that in a sentence. I did, so can you. Now look, see that one? He got back up again despite the fact he was dead. Now look, it's one guy left, but look at how long it takes me to kill him. Although, in all fairness, I did wait for this final smite attack, and it didn't do it, it only chucked him. How sad. Now that takes us on to the semi-finals, the Blind versus the Tech Team. which I'm going to show you why the tech team in the semi-finals is an absolute machine of a team for a reason that I said I would point out later, the fun fact. But before that, just let me whoop the ass of the blind guys real quick. I know that sounds really wrong out of context. Let me whoop the ass out of the blind ninjas that are agreeing to fight me. There we go. That sounds a lot better. Oh, I used the W key. Oh, see, I told you, the red one. He just... Yeah, get smited. Screw you. You've got to look out for him. Because he did the friggin' Neo Matrix lean on me. He did the lean, which, by the way, I can do. I'm not proving it on camera, though. Yeah, I can do the Neo of the... Ow. Punch me to the ground. Look at that. Neo lean. But yeah, Oh, 17. Get me to the end zone. If I can finally, have a minute to speak without these guys, whooping my ass. I can do the Neo lean. Oh, triple kill. Cartwheel. W. But yes, I can do the Neo lean. Now, for this last attack, I wanted to get the super smite because it's against the red ninja. Stupid ninja bastard. I made him a little bit weaker. Oh, he tried to run away from me, and shaboom. It didn't do the same attack again. God bloody damn it. Get ready in 3 seconds for a horrible, horrible fight against the tech team. Now, there's 5 of them, and they're semi-tanky. Now, you see that laser attack? I thought that was an attack. Now, I was always curious, what are they actually doing with those green lasers? I thought it was an attack, where if you jumped into it, it will deal damage to you. Ooh, smite. But no, it isn't actually an attack. It's a healing beam. If an IT bro gets far enough away from you, they will stop attacking and they will heal their teammates from far away, or heal themselves if they are the only unit left remaining. So as you see, they're all just standing there healing each other, and this can make the battle so long and so tedious. It's an absolute nightmare. And they get me down to 14 health, and I'm starting to think to myself, no, I'm not dying for this. I'm not getting wiped out because one of these guys is just standing in a corner going bzzz with his healing beam. No. So I start fighting and fighting to show you my might. Now, I do slip up a little bit here, and I get to 4 health. Now, that's when I really start panicking, because I'm listening to this intense, heavy music while I'm fighting 4 IT bros, and they heal each other. So my inner voice starts saying to itself, we're not dying here, we're not dying here, we're not dying here, we're not dying here. So I just keep fighting and fighting, knowing I am 1 hit away from death. So I am dodging like hell. Because a good battle plan needs to have a good defense and a good offense. To be honest, it becomes more about dodging than attacking. Now, I'm nervous as hell that I'm going to die. But the tech team gets wiped out, and we move on to the finals. Bloody hell, that took me 140 seconds right there. 140 seconds. All I'm going to say before this battle starts is, bring it on, death. Now, after a long, hard and arduous journey, I get lowered down to 6 health, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm not letting my run die on the final boss, on the literal last enemy. So I give it my everything, because this guy's a mix of all units. He has the goddamn healing bream that the IT bros had. Of course, I'm not letting him heal himself with that. I keep dodging and attacking, and I finish him off with a kick to the wall, submitting my victory as the winner of Electricman. And I get a 3D animation of a trophy. Well done. You can really tell this is a 2006 game. My gosh, if you've made it here, you've made it 26 minutes and 27 seconds. Oh my god, like, why did you just watch nearly half an hour of me playing Electricman? That's a really weird choice for you to make. Yeah, you defeated death. So does that mean I'm immortal? I guess. Alright then, yeah, we get it. I saw the stats. I don't know why I linked this so long. Yes, continue. And that's the end of the game. You beat it right there. There's my file, by the way, if anyone wants to use it. I guess. I don't know why. Done. Yeah, all matches completed on Pro. Also, since this video was uploaded near Christmas, I hope everyone had a Merry Christmas. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're at this point, I'm going to say again, I'll reiterate, why the hell did you just watch 27 minutes of me play Electricman? I have no idea, but if you did subscribe, then thank you, and see me in the next video. Okay, goodbye.